we had to make a very, very critical and difficult decision to initiate the evacuation of the Oroville area and all locations south of that.
It was definitely a very tense night back on Sunday as the emergency spillway was compromised here with how much water was flowing over the spillway from the Oroville Lake. You're taking a look at video of exactly that, the water flowing over the spillway and the emergency spillway. Now, the California Department of Water Resources tweeted out back on Sunday a very scary tweet saying emergency evacuation order issued. Officials are anticipating a failure of the auxiliary spillway at Oroville Dam within the next 60 minutes, and residents of Oroville should evacuate in a northward direction towards Chico. Other cities should follow the orders of their local law enforcement. So what has been going on here? The actual integrity of the dam itself, completely fine. We're not worried about that. What we're worried about is the spillway here. It has never been used in the history of Oroville Lake or Oroville Dam. So when they opened it up, what happened was a large sinkhole formed. Huge, almost the entire width of the actual spillway. So they couldn't let as much water out of the lake as they had wanted to. So what they had to do was actually open up an emergency spillway, which literally went down the side of a mountain. Well, so much water was coming down the side of the mountain that erosion started to occur, and the erosion got so close to the spillway that it actually started to compromise the integrity of this spillway, creating huge concerns for an unprecedented amount of water coming out of the Oroville Lake. Why is that a big deal? Well, the Oroville Lake spreads down into the Feather River right towards Oroville and towards Maryville. And again, for reference, this is just to the north of Sacramento. So we had over 188,000 people under an evacuation order. The governor of California tweeted out and put out a statement saying, "I've been in close contact with emergency personnel managing the situation in Oroville throughout the weekend, and it's clear the circumstances are complex and rapidly changing. I want to thank local law and state law enforcement for leading evacuation efforts and doing their part to keep residents safe. The state is directing all necessary personnel and resources to deal with this very serious situation." So definitely a very serious situation that we are going to stay on top of, and as we get more information in, of course, we are going to send it to you. For Weather Nation, I'm meteorologist Andy Stein.